What's happening, everybody? Another episode here of Colquitt's Corner, doing a reaction video with CNBC's final trade. Let's take a look.
Quickly, give me a name for your final trade, please.
Facebook.
All right, good stuff. Thanks, Pete. We'll talk to you soon. Liz Young, final trade.
Emerging Asia on a weaker dollar and a pickup in global trade.
Okay. Joe Terranova.
Motorola Solutions, MSI.
And Farmer Jim.
Apple is breaking out after a 3-month consolidation.
Interesting on a day that Goldman reiterates their sell.
Okay, let's take a look at this, all right? If we come over and take a look at the charts real quick, you can see here MSI, he mentioned, we are in a huge consolidation range on the weekly here. I have a support marked off, also have the resistant marked off, and to be honest with you, I wouldn't necessarily hit long-term on this just yet. I would maybe go down to lower time frames, look for some small risk trades, and trade between these two supports and resistance levels that I have marked off. You know, again, it's just about keeping your risk low. Once it breaks those resistance and we get above it, then I would definitely be on board going a little more long-term, okay? Taking a look at Apple here too, you talked about breaking a 3-month range. I still think we need to be a little careful here. We did hit the top and bounce off, and honestly, if you look a little bit longer, 4-month range, we have a huge, bigger, wider consolidation going on here, and we would definitely need to break that resistance. So again, same thing as before, go to the lower time frames, keep your risk low, play to the top of the resistance, and then once you break that, maybe look at some longer term. But again, just keep your risk low on that too. Moving a little bit forward here, Facebook, this is probably the one I do not like the most out of all of them. Again, in a consolidation range. Also, some news just came out on it today. As far as their FBI investigation, not sure what's going to happen with that, but we are sitting on a support, and we want to see what happens here, see if this holds or if it breaks and becomes a resistance. Moving forward here too, probably the most bullish out of all of them. She said over a weaker dollar and better trade agreements. And you can see here the EEMA is definitely on the move. So I would look for maybe a breakout on the lower time frame, daily or 4 hours, something like that, to get in, maybe a pullback, something along those lines. But you could definitely look at this more long term. I like this as far as out of the 4 of their picks being the most bullish out of technical analysis. So just keep in mind, keep your risk low, be patient, and try not to chase the market. Definitely, you know, it's good to look at these for basically clues to jump, to take a look at charts, but at the end of the day, it's honestly, you know, fall back on some technical analysis to at least find your entry and your exit so you can be a little more, you know, accurate with your decision.